Kia ora Canterbury and welcome to Canterbury Live on Wednesday the 15th of July. Well, if it's your birthday today, many happy returns from the Canterbury Live team, but you are celebrating it with some celebrities or well-known people. First up, actress Diane Kruger. I just think she's a bit of a blonde bombshell and a fantastic actress as well. She's 38. Oh no, not her. If she looked like that, probably wouldn't be as great an actress as she is, but there she is in all her glamour. Now next up, you may not recognise the name, but he is known as Mrs. Gaga. That's right, this is the fiancé, Lady Gaga's fiancé, Taylor Kinney. He is 33 today, looking very fine there. And we were just saying before, doesn't Gaga look lovely there? Just looking so natural and, you know, windswept and all that jazz. But he has played a fireman in a Chicago fire series. So anyway, he's 33 and he's got Lady Gaga, so his world is all good. And last but not least, the very famous artist, Rembrandt. And there he is in one of his paintings, a young self-portrait. He was born in 1606. And last but not least, the Night Watch painting, one of his most famous paintings there. Very stunning indeed. Radio giveaways, you know you love giveaways. I do. So here we are. Salmonella Dub, yes, wonderful New Zealand band, one of the top New Zealand bands. A vinyl for your collection maybe. I wish I could put it in mine. And the lovely print from Ira Mitchell-Kirk. We said, yes, it was set in Central Otago, in particular Arrowtown. If you'd like to win either of these prizes, all you need to do is just call through on 3777 033 or go to our Facebook page, make sure you share us, like us, leave your details, and you could be a very lucky winner. Well, on Friday you were teased with a wonderful performance from Circus Arturo, and today we'll be meeting a couple of their key people. It's somewhere wonderful to take the children this week, the last week of the school holidays. And the wonderful Diane from Metropolitan is here. I love this time with Diane because she always gives a little bit of history and educates us a little bit more about what she has at her wonderful store, Metropolitan. El Grego is back with some more anti-bullying tips. We're getting some great feedback, some tips, especially this time when the children are off. You can talk to them and have those courageous conversations. Rightio, but now, what face shape do you have, and are you wearing the correct hairstyle for it? Well, thank goodness we have a professional here. We have stylist Christina Denmead joining me now. Welcome to Canterbury Live, Christina.
Thank you.
It's lovely having you here. We're just talking, there were sort of matchy-match today with the whole blazer and black happening. Mm-hmm. You can wear all black sometimes, can't you?
You can, if you're the right seasonal palette. So, you know, come and see me if you want to get your colours done as well.
Well, that's it. We did, because we had Tracy in, and we did that classic putting the white sheath around and then bouncing off the colours and stuff like that. But you are breaking up the black with that wonderful necklace. And you can do that, can't you? Yeah. Especially in winter, we tend to go to the black, but a bit of colour in it and it's all done. But today is about face shapes. Yes. And if we bring up on the screen now, there is a few to go through here. Right, I've got the 6 of them there. First up, we've got Halle Berry. Love her. She has the oval face.
Yes, oval face.
She is just quite stunning. Next up, Cameron Diaz, a round face.
Yeah.
God, she could. Yeah, she's just that wonderful youthful. I can't believe she's 43 now.
Well, she looks amazing.
I know, isn't she? She's so cool. Sarah Jessica Parker, oblong face.
Yeah.
And down below, Gwyneth Paltrow. She has a square face. Jennifer Love Hewitt, I really like her, she's got the most gorgeous smile, diamond face, and last but not least, Renee Zellweger, who, just frankly, her face has changed though a little bit in her different roles. I mean, certainly not like that in Bridget Jones, but she has a triangle face. So, can I put you on the spot, Christina, and actually talk through the different shapes, and you can talk about what styles suit. So first up, we can bring that up now, is the oval face shape.
Yeah, so
beautiful
oval,
Drew Barrymore.
She is. Oval face shape is the most versatile face shape to have. So you can pretty much suit any hairstyle really. But it's about which feature of your face do you want to show off. Do you want to show off your cheekbones? Is it your lips? Is it your chin? So you want to think about that when you're picking your hairstyle as an oval. But what you don't want to do is sort of cover all your face with hair, because you've got a beautiful face shape, so you don't want to cover it up. So if you are an oval, well, great to be you.
You just want to accentuate those wonderful features that you've got. Okay, next up, the round face.
Yep, so this is actually me. I'm a round face shape. So what you want to do is eliminate any roundness that you have on your face. So that's why I've got straight here today. And I've got a middle part, which sort of breaks it up. You don't want to go for a side part because that's creating roundness in your face as well. So you want to elongate your face by having longer hair past your chin, and just sort of eliminate any curl, roundness. A little bit of wave is fine, but definitely go for the middle part.
Oh, that's a good tip. That's a good tip. Okay, the oblong face.
So this is a long. It's similar to square.
Oh, Angelina Jolie.
Yeah,
lovely.
Beautiful, isn't she? With an oblong, what you want to do is you don't want to add any height at the top of your head. Your face is already quite long, so you want to eliminate any height. So you go for long layers down past your face. And because your jawline is quite pronounced as well, you want to extend past the jawline.
Right,
so nothing that sort of finishes anywhere near here. And lots of textured curls and waves are really good because your face is quite structured.
Right.
The curls will break it up and give something a bit different.
Oh, that's some good tips there. That's cool. Gwyneth Paltrow is a square face, but next up here.
Yeah, so these two lovely ladies are square face shape, which is very, very similar to oblong. But with square, it's really important not to draw any attention to the chin area.
Right.
So you want to always have hair past the chin.
Because basically that jawline is very striking with them, isn't it? It's quite pronounced,
Yeah, and if you look at the lady with the blonde hair, she's got a side part, which is really, really good for a square shape. Because your face is square, a side part is creating angles, and whereas the middle part, it sort of adds to the square look. So
it softens, doesn't it? Just that it softens around the face, whereas it's a bit more severe there with a mini driver. Just catch me our mini driver.
And textured curls.
Yeah, cool.
Really good.
Nice.
Yeah.
The diamond shape.
So this shape, these ladies have beautiful cheekbone structures, just beautiful. And so what you can do is tuck in your hair behind your ears, which sort of can show that off. But you want to add width to your chin area, as that's sort of the narrowest bit.
Okay.
So like bobs or shoulder length haircuts that
like
sort of kick out.
Yeah, like we saw before, 1920s look. And I've got, sorry, I'll just brush you through then. And last but not least, the triangle face shape.
Triangle. So
Beyonce, love her.
So with this one, what you want to do is draw attention away from the chin area and longer little bobs. That sort
Wonderful.
Of thing.
Hey, Christina, it's been lovely, lovely meeting you. Christina Denmead, I'm sure you're going to have a long career as stylist. If you need help, get in contact with us through our Facebook page. We'll pass on the details for Christina. And thank you so much. Some great tips here, some great tips. Now stay with us after the break. It's all about entertaining, a magician and circus. Too much on Canterbury Live. Rightio, and as promised, Al Grego is back with some more anti-bullying tricks.
Well, hi, it's Al Grego back with some more hot tips to stop bullying. I'm the national presenter of Trustpower's You've Got the Power anti-bullying school show. Meeting hundreds of schools and thousands of students all over New Zealand, we have a lot of fun teaching kids how to have a great day in their school. One thing we do find at schools, we meet so many different children. And I'd like to show you a little trick right now, using 3 pieces of rope: a small rope, a medium rope, and a large rope. Now these ropes are very different, a bit like all these kids we meet at school. Each one of them is so different. We meet kids of different sizes, kids from different countries, kids that talk different languages. I'm meeting so many different kids around New Zealand. But I'm going to bring all these ends up together. All these ends up together. So I've got 6 of them there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now watch closely. A little snap of the fingers makes the trick more snappy. And watch as the 3 ropes change and become the same size. Wow, the small rope is now the same size as the medium rope, which is the same size as the large rope. We like to tell kids at school, even though we're all different, we have to treat each other the same way. Same way. That's right. Coming to school so different, there's the small, medium and large, but treating each other the same is an important key to having a great day around your school. Well, last year we had a poetry contest, asking kids to write poems they thought could make a difference at their school. Stella Lang from Manuka School sent me this poem. Listen to this. We are all different, even identical twins. Not everybody loses, not everybody wins. Everybody's unique in a special little way. See, we're all humans with feelings every day. We are strong and weak. We are plump and skinny. We are tall, medium, and mini. We are dark and light. We are wrong and right. We come to school, to work, to play, to get along with each other every day. Respect others, because we're all unique in our own special way. I really like that poem from Stella. She's just saying at her school, we're all different, but we treat each other the same way. Please encourage your children to have friends over that maybe are a little different, or maybe someone at school that doesn't get quite as much attention as the other kids. Encourage them to have them home, have them to play, to help them along the way, because it's so important. Thank you for listening. This is Al Grego with another hot tip to stop bullying.
And no, I will not be attempting what you're about to see right now is the beautiful Mika from Circus Arturo. That is just incredible. Mika, come and have a seat, love. You've been standing like this for the whole segment of Al Grego. You must be knackered by now. So take a seat. And it's got a little bit hot in here. It's a bit of entertainment for the ladies. And we've got Scott, you're looking mighty fine. And normally we would mic you up, but we couldn't hide it anywhere discreetly, my love.
No, it's not really going to work.
No, unless you had a nipple piercing, but I don't see any there. No, that could have worked. That could have worked. But anyway, welcome to you both to Canterbury Live. You're looking fabulous, and thanks for dressing in costume. Circus Arturo.
Yeah.
And in our control room, we've got Anna that took along her beautiful little girl to watch and said it was just incredible. So what's the feedback you've been having, Mika, about Circus Arturo?
So far it's only been good feedback. Everybody seems to love it, and after every show we run out to the front and say goodbye to everyone, wave goodbye, shake hands and things like that, high five kids, and we always get great comments, big smiles, and everybody always enjoys the show, yeah.
And the circus, I tell you what, it makes you smile, doesn't it? Just that word. It's all about entertainment, isn't it, Scott?
It's all about having fun, showing people something new and exciting and something they haven't seen before, because there's not really a lot of circuses touring around anymore.
No.
But we try and show people something exciting, and the kids come out with the biggest of smiles, and there'll always be someone that they saw on stage that they stare wide-eyed at and kind of nudge their peer and be like, oh my God.
It's amazing, because you're up in the air, aren't you? You're
Yes.
an aerial artist, so you can explain exactly what we can expect when we come along and watch you, Scott.
I have two thin little strips of material that hang from the ceiling that I twist and wind and flip myself up in the air, and it's somewhat similar to gymnastics rings, like Olympic rings. But
So is it silk? Is it called silk?
No,
no. Oh,
there is another girl who does silks.
Yeah.
Mine's just a thin little strip, like a tie-down kind
Really?
of thing. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Is it something that you always wanted to do as a child, to be in the circus or perform?
No, I just finished 6 years of law school.
What?
And have an arts degree, and then decided to literally run away and join the
Geez,
circus.
just quietly, how did mum and dad take that?
They seem to quite enjoy the show,
Did
to be
they
honest.
really?
Yeah, they love it. They're coming on Saturday.
Oh my goodness, 6 years law and you're into it. But good on you, you followed your heart.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't do that until well later in their life, so you've embraced it. And just quietly, I know that the children will love the acts and things like that. I think the mums might enjoy something else too with you, Scott, just quietly. But anyway, Mika, you look sensational. This outfit is just good. It's striking
Thank you.
as soon as you come in.
Thank
so
you.
when we come along and see you, obviously you do that incredible handstand. What else do you entertain us with?
My main specialty is hula hoops, and I do contortion and hand balancing combined. So contortion it's like flexibility stuff, so I can do the splits and those kind of things, and I arch backwards a lot, flexible back things.
Just those things, you know, putting yourself in knots and things like that.
Yeah.
Were you always that flexible as a child, or is it trained?
No. So a lot of circus performers, if they start quite young, they can be flexible for their whole life. But I didn't start with my flexibility training until 5 or 6 years ago, and I had to work really hard to get it, really hard.
Yeah, I can imagine. I mean, that was just quite good. Your stance that you had then was quite incredible.
Yeah.
Scott, are you alone? Is it more the females, or is there a few males that are in the circus still?
We're about 50-50, to be honest, and there's a few group acts that come in. Like, we've got a couple of amazing male jugglers. There's a cool act, Toss the Girl. There's two guys who grab Mika by hands and feet and flip her around and throw her in the air.
Yes, crikey. God, I hope there's a big pad there for you to land on, love, if they drop you. They wouldn't dare though, would they?
No.
So you're performing at the Richmond Playground. Now, for people that don't know, it's on Richmond and Stanmore Road off the opposite New World. So that's where your big top, you can still call that, can't you? The big
Yes,
top?
absolutely,
Yeah, the big top is. And you're there now until the 19th. But tickets can be purchased at Circus Arturo. .co.nz and ringside, I couldn't believe it's only $30. At the maximum price is $30 to get ringside to see you. That's pretty incredible, isn't it? Really?
Yeah.
We try and make sure everybody can see something, and it's about bringing circus to small communities a lot of the time. So some of our best responses have been in the lower socioeconomic areas that everybody just comes along and has the most fantastic time.
Yeah. For us, it's
Fantastic
not about the money at all. It's because we love doing what we do, and we love the reactions that we get from the audience members, and it's just fun. It's a lot of fun, and
it's the faces, I guess, as you said before, Scott. You know, the eyes lighting up as being that close to, I mean, things that we see on telly, isn't it?
Yeah.
But you're actually in the moment.
Yeah.
Okay. So what's the future for Circus Aotearoa after Christchurch? Where are you off to?
After Christchurch, this tour finishes for the year. Normally the circus tours for just the first half of the year, because it gets a little bit cold living in buses and caravans, particularly this far south.
Yeah, exactly.
But they're looking at next year we'll start here around New Year and head south, play down through Dunedin and head up back to the west coast.
Fabulous. So no law? No law on the horizon?
I might be. I'm not entirely sure.
There's some marketing there somehow. Come on now. Going to court, you won't be able to go there without with your nice suit on and things like that. And Mika, thank you so much, and thank you for doing that. Can you maybe on the way out to the commercial break do another handstand for us?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, putting on the spot now. circusartieroa.co.nz. Go for it, love. Is where you can buy the tickets and you can see Mika and the gorgeous Scott. Hopefully he's not putting a shirt on for the show at all. So good on you. It's all good. See you after the break. We've got Diane from Metropolitan. Maybe she'll do the splits for us. Maybe not. See you soon.
Unforgettable, though near or far. Smile, though your heart is aching. Smile.
I've just had to fan down Diane. She's a little bit restless after that last segment, weren't she? Lovely. And no splits for me.
No, well, I did say if you will, I will.
Yeah, but I'd split my pants, love, and that's probably not the same thing, is it really?
No, not quite.
Crown Lynn. Now, I'm looking at this and thinking of Nana. I remember seeing a lot,
Yes.
especially of the plates there.
Now,
What is Crown Lynn? Who was Crown Lynn? What is Crown Lynn, for those that don't know?
In 1925, a man called Thomas Clark amalgamated all the brick and pipe workers. As you can imagine, in the early days, that was the essential stuff that these ceramics factories made, pipes and bricks. And amalgamated them all into the something or other brick and something or other business. I've completely forgotten what it was.
Great branding.
Yes. During the Depression, his son, Tom Clark, also named Tom Clark, joined him. And then they started to branch out into other things like hexagonal tiles. You remember the lovely tiled entries and everything like that. And then slowly they started to do more ordinary crockery. And then in the 50s, the government, in the 40s, they started to bring out some English craftspeople to teach them, how to do these things. And then in the 50s, the government put very strict import restrictions on. So that was Crown Lynn's chance to start producing all these lovely dinner sets that had previously been brought in from England. Everybody will remember having a Johnson or a Meeking dinner set. I'm not talking about the top quality brands, which you'd always find in Ballantyne's or Minson's and Baines Warehouse, where you got your beautiful imports. And so they started producing them en masse. And of course we were a small population and everybody had the same things. So I've concentrated on the ordinary pieces. On the front of this wonderful book, which everybody would enjoy, you'll see a picture of the Crownland Swan. And when I first opened my shop, way back 2001, I had quite a few people offering them to me, but they weren't really sought after. Now they're highly sought after. People just love them. They're kind of an icon. I haven't got any. I don't do the white handwork at all. A wonderful man called Ernie Shufflebottom, must have been Yorkshireman, taught them how to do the beautiful handwork it had underneath it. And that was lovely. But these are the ordinary, everyday stuff.
Well, should we start with the plates then?
Yes. So these
because
are
that
some
dinner
of,
set, I think a lot of people have probably seen. Very similar.
Yes, that's vintage by Crownland. And this, with I wipe the dust off it,
that's for free.
Autumn Splendour. And I've got lots and lots of that. And you may not be able to see the wonderful little crown mark on the back. Now, there are lots of what they call back stamps, and this book explains them all. But you might find a plate that says Royden. Now, that's Crownland as well.
Oh, okay.
But there was a department store called Mackenzie's. Woolworths and Mackenzie's were the...
In Christchurch?
Yes, for years. And they were like the American 5 and dime.
Oh, okay.
They were not self-service.
All right.
And the Mackenzie's owner had lots of these patterns made just for his store.
Wow.
And his sons were called Roy and Don, so the brand was Royden. So if you've got Royden plates, they're... Oh, here's one here. Royden Tam O'Shanter. Well, you've seen the Tam O'Shanters on the curling all this
That's
week.
right, yeah, exactly.
And sometimes the pattern is much, much brighter than that. I've very few pieces of that left. It's so popular.
Yeah.
And it goes with a lovely moss green cup.
And Dougie in my ear now, the director was saying that they were horse breeders as well, apparently.
Oh.
Wooden Lodge, yeah. So there you go. Thanks, Dougie, for that.
Didn't know that.
Well,
These
taught you
two
something,
came
so
out
Diane.
at the same time, and they were very... this is sapphire, and this is no, this is sapphire. This is topaz, and that had the plain blue cup, and this had the Aztec gold cup. They were very advanced and very modern, and people still love them.
And retro is just so coming back now. It's
but
sought
they're
after.
not as sort of old-fashioned.
No,
I
not at
don't
all.
think,
Yeah.
as those. This, of
I
course,
love this
was
one.
absolutely ultra-modern, eco, and people love it. And the cups are a lovely chocolate brown with the beautiful red inside. But they had huge technical difficulties with this, printing these dark
And do you have the full sets for these,
patterns.
or you just got bits and bobs?
Some bits of that, full sets of those two more traditional ones, quite a lot of this one. A set of this, they went into the colonial
Look at that.
type with the plain brown cup. And that was very, very big in the 70s when people were having the Welsh dresses and colonial. Yes.
Very cool. And just lastly, the cups before we go for the day.
Honey glaze, and they put out zillions of different ones. One man came in and he had about 30 different patterns, and we've all seen those in the workplace.
Very cool. And for any of these, remember Retropolitan, corner of Fitzgerald Ave and Hereford Street. The website is retropolitan.co.nz. There goes the hours, but just pop in and say hello to Diane. You love us coming in there, don't you?
Oh yes, especially the woman who said, "You don't look nearly as old in person."
Oh, we do love her, love. That's lovely. What a nice comment that was. Thank you. We'll see you next time, Diane. Thank you so much for joining us today. Woo, it's been a busy one. Now, tomorrow on the show, we have the Land Rover Club. Yes, we do. And the F word. Have a great day.